Oh, you should have let one of them clap us in.
Okay, clap us in, ladies. That was a pathetic
Tia's clap was better. Not gonna... Yeah.
There we go.
Right, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Fika.
Welcome back.
You're not going to
Sorry,
do your
I didn't
smooth
touch.
radio. Hello.
Good afternoon, everybody. We'll end it at that.
We'll end it at that. We're back with another episode of the Brunch and Business podcast.
We do. You may have noticed.
We
What?
do.
Indeed.
There's too much Baileys in this hot chocolate.
Yeah, you may notice we've not got Aperol spritzers today. We've got not just ordinary hot chocolates, Bailey's hot chocolate.
Yeah, people might be thinking they've
lamers.
leveled down their game. They've gone from
We've
apple
not.
spritz to hot chocolate.
The
Got Baileys in it.
times have changed, the clocks have gone backwards,
Yeah.
and we're drinking Bailey's hot chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's good.
To everyone that doesn't know, if you have a club card for Tesco, you get it, you get it £10 cheaper.
Free advertising.
#ad.
Yeah, true.
Oh, sorry.
Anyways, so you may hear some strange voices, and they belong to the one
I
and
would say they're
only.
strange.
Well, no,
Yeah, thanks,
just some really weird voices. No, I meant like outside of mine and
Abnormal.
yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's what.
As in, like, not normal. As in,
Some
not
extraterrestrial voices.
Anyways, and they belong to Caitlin and Laura, who many of you will know from the cafe, but some of you might not.
Hello.
Hello. So introduce yourselves, please.
No, we should introduce them.
Okay, we're going to introduce you.
Caitlin here is the war manager of Fika Oakham. She's the war manager because we're a very inclusive society here at Fika.
My team.
Hello.
How you doing? You alright? No, don't worry about it.
This is all part. You're going to be in this.
We'll put you in the bloopers later.
Yeah.
No, this is all going to be in. We don't do any cuts.
Oh god.
I think so.
Let's carry on.
Yeah.
So,
We've introduced Caitlin as the war manager. of Fika.
and why is she the war manager?
Because we're a very inclusive society.
Indeed.
Here at Fika.
Indeed. And then we have Laura.
Who is a ex-Fika alumni.
Oh, the tone of your voice.
Yeah.
No,
I
no,
clarify X.
Yeah, I'm not coming back. Don't worry. Your service is safe. It will never dip down to me again.
Good to know.
I
Good
set
to
the
know.
bar high.
Savage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we thought we'd do like a different, slightly funner. I think the last couple of episodes have been very deep conversations, quite
Yeah.
heavy,
Yeah.
you know, tearing apart the UK's education system
As we do.
and etc.
As we should.
etc. So I feel like we need to step it back and make it a bit more lighthearted a little bit.
Yeah.
So these gals are going to
So
help
why
us with
did
that.
we pick Caitlin and Laura? Or Laura and Caitlin?
I don't know. Why did we?
know this.
You tell me. But
I feel like
We're always available.
Yeah, we have no
At
social life.
short notice.
true, I did text you like 2 days ago, and I was like, I know this is a bit short notice, but I feel like you guys know, you can pick up on the vibe quite quickly. You know, like you can lead the direction quite
Okay.
well.
Yeah.
And
also
also,
you
like,
both
you're quite
have a good
fun.
sense of humour.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Like,
relatively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were like, we need to have indeed, because we were like, we can't have someone like boring doing this because it'll be very scripted.
I thought you were going to name and shame. I thought you were going to. We can't have
We
someone.
can't have
Sophie
yeah. Also, can I just say, Sophie gets a shout out, I think, on every single
Yeah.
episode.
Oh, sorry. I mean,
We're not obsessed with
Rosie
you,
Pointer.
Sophie. Sophie, we're not obsessed with you. We don't love you any more than any other members of staff, but you're just the first name that comes to mind.
I have noticed that. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Throughout your podcasts.
It's a Sophie
Yeah.
Knox admiration podcast. What do they call it? A fan account?
Yeah.
Fan podcast.
Stan.
Yeah, Stan account.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sophie stands.
So, what are we going to do today? We have no idea. Eva and I have no idea where this is
okay.
going.
Well,
We have no idea what we're doing.
it could go south very quickly.
Yeah, it
But
could. It's
in a fun way.
that's part of the fun. Yeah.
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 In a positive way.
We thought it would be very funny to draw upon conversations that we've had before with you where there's been a little bit lost in translation, possibly.
Okay.
Not always just lost in...
Because we're foreign.
Yeah.
Let's get the elephant out of the room.
Does everyone know
Let's address
that you're not from around these parts?
Well, we did talk
Yeah.
extensively about the Bulgarian education system in the last
Okay.
one.
We
So
did.
people may.
And that wasn't
have
just,
doubted.
we're not just interested in the Bulgarian education. We're not just doing like a niche essay.
I
No, I think most people have probably figured out by now that
Okay.
we are Bulgarian.
Good.
Yeah.
Because it's
We're
not
not.
always, we're not. Where are you from? That's fun.
Where are you?
England, as far as I'm aware.
But no, tell us really, Caitlin.
Okay, I was born in Oxford, very...
You were born in Oxford, aren't you?
But what's your favourite thing to say?
Oh, but my dad is from Doncaster. So you out there that are from Donny.
Johnny Massive.
Caitlin's actually Youngblood's daughter.
You're going to start some vicious rumours
Yeah, I was going
on
to say,
here.
I'm not. He's
We're
from
going to
my
have
age.
some like die-hard fans coming to the camera.
Oh, yeah, don't come
I've heard
for
a
me.
rumour.
As Ivo said, there's quite a lot of babies, isn't it?
I feel like I'm quite rosy. For all of you listening, not watching. I'm from Essex. But you wouldn't know that.
Did I know that? No.
Probably not. No, we live.
You don't seem like you're from Essex.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't see you in a
Really
poly
have
dress
the
and...
Essex eyebrows.
That's deep. That's a very rude thing to say to someone with one
yeah, no, I
eyebrow.
can't
It's already gone south, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I know, we're going to have to cut it. No, I can't see you... I mean, that's a big stereotype. But
No, but yeah, I don't have the accent at all. No. We moved when I was like 4. But yeah,
Okay.
from near Saffron Walden.
nice.
Yeah. But I think the times that we have had the miscommunications, it's not always been actual lost in translation. I feel
Yeah.
like the words are there, but our words just
Yeah,
don't
you've
make
got pretty good
sense all
English,
the time.
guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's pretty solid.
Thank you. I revise every night.
But yeah, I think it would be funny to discuss why those things don't make it across.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got a list of our
Yeah.
greatest hits on my phone of
Okay,
times
love
that
it.
you have not understood what we're saying.
Oh, this is
It was so funny.
You can always tell when, especially Evo. I feel like
Yeah.
you less so, Tia, but
Evo, I think, lives on another planet.
Evo just goes, he smiles,
Yes.
but there's a blankness behind the
Yeah.
That's
eyes.
95% of the podcast that we do as well.
Very true.
He's
Very
like-
true. And whenever anyone makes a joke, you're like, ah. And I'm like, you didn't get that,
Yeah,
did you?
you sort of
I've
go
been
like,
outed.
Yeah.
I've been exposed.
Yeah.
you look to the side to see other people's reaction to judge how much to laugh about it. Like I can tell that there's zero understanding.
So
of what
true.
I'm
That's
saying.
so funny. I do that.
You
Yeah.
I do that.
Yeah,
Indeed.
but also like another like our friends group when we hang out. Quite a lot of like big is Romanian.
Yeah.
So
true.
there's
Again,
a lot.
back to the inclusive society.
Yes.
Here we
And
are.
everyone's gay.
Fika pioneering.
We just love gays. And
What do they call that? They have
minorities.
like a diversity quota, don't they?
Yeah, we
Fika
have
is
it.
exceeding
I was gonna say,
our diversity quota.
we might have to. I might have to.
we might have to
We
get
might-
rid of
Put it
some of
down.
you.
We might have to have a quota for people that are non-LGBTQ.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
True.
Yeah,
True.
Yeah,
True. But I think like that sort of aids the hilarity of the situation
Yeah.
when it happens, because also Big doesn't understand
Yeah.
as well. So
Yeah.
like there's layers to the levels of
Yeah.
understanding.
Okay.
My
excited.
favourite one I will start with is probably the first one that occurred when I first started working at Fika.
I know exactly what
we
you're about to
had-
say. I know
Hilarious.
exactly what you're about to
We
say.
had a DPD driver called Dennis.
Oh, that's not what I thought you were going to say, but I know what you're
okay.
going to say now.
Maybe
Maybe Dennis listens. Shout out
Yeah.
Dennis if he listens.
I'm really sorry, Dennis, that we definitely used to like. What is it where you not degrading? What is it when you like you say someone's really hot and you don't talk to them?
Oh, I don't know.
No, what is that called? Where people put women
Wolf
on like
whistle?
a pedestal? Yeah, that would be included. In objectifying.
yeah.
Really
Yeah.
sorry, Dennis.
Yeah.
That we used to
This
do
was
that.
also back in the day. This
Yeah.
was like a solid 4 or 5 years ago now. where
yeah.
I also think Dennis doesn't
Dennis
really
knew.
mind.
Yeah,
Dennis
Dennis
probably
probably knew. He knew.
we're
that
just
was-
putting it out there
Yeah.
in case he does.
Yeah, sorry, Dennis.
Sorry, Dennis. But Dennis was a very good-looking young DPD driver
Yeah.
who would come in every day because Tia and I would order ASOS parcels
Yeah.
every day.
Very true.
Um,
Not anymore.
And-
Vinted.
yeah.
Hashtag ad.
Sustainability.
No, you can't
Yeah,
say that.
just-
We're not sponsored.
Yeah, but we might be.
Oh,
soon.
yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, Dennis would come in every day. He was very good looking, quite short and quite muscular.
Yeah.
So I
Short king.
Like a
short king. Yeah.
a gym lad. He
Gym
looked like he
lad.
went to the gym.
Yes, he
Yeah.
used to wear like joggers and a wife pleaser, as you now have to call it, not
Oh, really?
a wife
Yeah.
which is, clarify for anyone who might not
A
know.
vest.
A vest.
A
But
vest.
a specific type of vest.
Yes.
Like a,
A string vest.
yeah,
No, it
basically.
wasn't string, but like it was like narrow. And
There's a
back.
lot, yeah, eraser back.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. They're showing
Yes.
off the whatever that part
The
is,
work
the
that's been
muscles.
done at the
Yes.
gym, yeah.
And I referred to him as a beefcake, which Tia found very funny because you probably hadn't heard that before.
I think when you said it, I was like, oh, what?
I did also just call Eva a beefcake.
Yeah.
Did you?
Did you notice
No.
that?
I did notice that.
Did you know what it
God,
meant?
this is-
I inferred it from the
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, but yeah, Dennis was a beefcake, definitely. Like stocky shoulders, no neck.
Yeah.
And Tia,
Right. We're really sorry,
No,
Dennis.
not in a bad way. I'm saying like the muscles.
Yeah. No neck.
And Tia obviously stored the information in her brain that he was a beefcake, but just not quite right. And a couple of days later, we couldn't remember Dennis's name, and Tia goes, "You know, the tea pudding," and I was like, and I sort of said, "What?" Thinking he meant like a cake we had on the counter or something. And I thought you'd had a stroke or like something had happened and you just got completely crossed. And then I realised that you were referring to Dennis the beefcake, not the tea pudding. And that was
Very different thing.
Yeah.
That isn't even
funny.
a thing.
The tea pudding.
Putting it is
Tea
now.
pudding is not a
And the
thing.
other day you text me because you couldn't remember what his name was,
Yes.
and you were like, "What did you say? What was the tea pudding?"
Yeah, Iris said, "What's the tea pudding's name?" And then we still didn't know. So sorry,
So
Dennis.
good.
We forgot your name.
Do you
So
know
is it
what?
Dennis?
Yeah, DPD Dennis.
It is
DPD
Dennis.
Dennis. As always, there's some rogueness going on.
Very rogue.
Who is crawling across the floor. Also, you always do it to remain inconspicuous, and we always bring it up. I just walk in front of the camera. Do you know what I thought you were going to bring up?
Okay.
And I hope this isn't one of, I mean, maybe it is one of your things, but whatever. I thought you were going to bring up, because this happened literally on maybe your second or third day of working at Fika.
Oh.
And you were like, how do
Oh,
we
yeah.
feel about tram lines?
Yes.
And I was like, oh, trams are really cool. Just being like, that's a really random question, but also I really like trams.
Also, side note, I hope you've never mentioned this when talking about careers and education. Tia really wanted to be a tram driver as a child.
So there was just that question brought so many memories, and then it just creates a warm thing.
love trams.
Yeah, and
I
also
love
there's-
them. I'm so glad someone finally brought
and
them.
again, linking it back, there's loads of trams in Sofia, the capital of Bulgaria.
Oh.
So I thought that's why you were asking me, to be honest. I was like, oh, she knows. Like, that's really nice of her to make a cultural reference.
No.
Yeah.
No, I
And
did
then I
not.
was like, oh yeah, trams are really cool. And you were like, and you just started laughing. I was like, why is she laughing? Why have I missed it? And you were like, no, like tram lines, as in like lines in your hair.
Yeah.
And I was like, ah. And I was like, yeah, tram
Yeah,
lines
yeah,
are also cool.
Can I
Trams,
also-
tram lines, all cool.
Can I also say this is one of those moments where because I didn't know what tram lines were until just now, so I was doing my thing.
Which
You
one?
can probably watch it back on the podcast where I'm like,
Just see the mouth moves and smiles, but the eyes.
And yeah,
there's
it's
nothing
this.
there.
It's this.
Yeah. Oh,
And then
everyone's
I
laughing.
and then I looked around and I'm like, oh, they're not laughing that much, so I need to tone it
I
down.
need to dumb it down.
Yes, tram lines
So
in the
good.
hair. I forgot about that. Yeah,
I thought that
quite
was going to be
funny.
what you brought up. But
Yeah.
yeah, that was a good one.
That was again. I was the blank stare then. It took me 2 seconds to understand that you were
Why is she talking about trams?
happy about trams, and I was like, oh,
I liked a tram.
Okay, yeah, you have
Yeah.
no idea what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the tram
Very
lines
good.
was a resounding success. After that, I
Yeah.
was allowed to have them at work.
Yeah.
After the confusion.
Yeah. Do you know what? Even if I hated tram lines at that point, I feel like I'd embarrassed
You
myself
couldn't have
enough.
said no.
I was like, just do whatever you want to your hair.
Yeah.
No, I thought you were just like, you know, getting some
Making
opinions.
small talk.
Yeah.
Trying to get her to know her
feel
colleague a bit better.
No, I was.
What's your personal style? Tram lines? Yeah? No.
Tia's got them. Did you not?
Yeah.
She like lifts it up and it's just Adidas logo.
No. Look again, he's like,
Wait,
So
what?
I didn't know that.
You just say things so seriously, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
she
wait,
does.
what? Tram lines?
Sarcasm.
Yeah,
That's
no,
very
I don't get it.
British.
I don't get
No.
it.
Very
Yeah.
British.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
true.
Although I think Bulgarians are also quite sarcastic.
Your mum
They-
is. massive.
Yeah, she is. Maybe, or like they have quite a dry sense of humor.
Yeah.
Definitely.
They do. Although I would, there was, and I would have thought Romania, I've just been to Romania, by the way. I would have thought Romanians did as well. But one of the guys we met out there, I made some sarcastic comments to like be
Break
funny.
the ice.
Be funny. And he didn't get them. And I don't know if he was just being really polite.
That's
So
awkward for
maybe
you,
it's just
isn't it?
Bulgarians.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Something we all have in common then.
Yeah, what,
Yeah,
sarcasm?
sarcasm.
Yes.
Actually,
Do you know who doesn't?
You're just not funny, Eva. That's
Eva, you need to take the hint.
Yeah.
Do you know who doesn't get sarcasm? And this isn't like, I mean, it is a generalization, but I feel like this is quite well known.
I know exactly where you're
Americans.
going.
Yeah.
Americans
No,
don't get
they
sarcasm.
don't.
No.
Their humor,
Sorry to any Americans
Yeah.
listening, but
No,
Yeah.
I don't think it's like offensive, but
I
their
think
humor is
they're
very
aware of
different.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whereas like
I-
Australians, very sarcastic.
Yes.
Very
Yeah, I
sarcastic.
feel like British humour is very subtle sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, are they joking? Or
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Are they just being mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Very
found that
true.
the hard way at work.
I still sometimes
on the
think
phone.
that. There's still sometimes people
Yeah.
that they say something, I'm like, I mean, I can't tell if I've really offended them or
Yeah.
if they're joking.
Yeah. I get it sometimes.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than when someone tries to like one up you on the sarcasm as well. I feel like people are like parents' age,
Yeah.
men generally, when like you make a sarcastic joke and
Yeah.
then they're like, "You won't beat me in this."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they do it back, and you're like, "Oh no."
And they do it back and then also
it-
they take it so far
Yeah,
that
they're
you're like,
actually
no,
just
right, that
being
was actually
mean.
hurtful.
Yeah.
I'm now actually
And I'm
offended,
like,
so I'm
"Oh,
not
I'm
gonna.
uncomfortable. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna leave if that's okay.
Yeah.
This has upset me. Yeah. I've actually made notes on my phone, so I'm prepared.
Can
queen.
I bring up this for anyone who's
yes,
watching,
just-
not listening?
It's
But
there on
if
purpose.
anyone's listening, we've got an upside down mug of a mystery item.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
that's
mystery.
not coming first. Do you want
Okay.
a snack break? Because we have
Yeah, we can
prepared for
do
you.
some snack intervals if you like.
okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh my god. Right, Eva.
I'm just
calm
gonna
down.
do
Eva's
the
not
plants.
spoken in a while. He just wants to make sure he's the centre of attention again.
We have prepared for you some English snacks that we thought you probably won't have eaten.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or if you have eaten them, they're still funny.
Okay.
So,
I'm excited.
Rowan's
Hello?
setting the microphone there. So what would you like first, sweet or savoury?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm.
Savoury.
Yeah, savoury.
Yeah,
Savoury. We have all just had a hot chocolate. So.
Yeah.
We have.
Okay. So first on the list is non-specific branded bacon rations. I don't know what you're allowed
You're
to
allowed.
Yeah,
We're
you
not
are.
on BBC.
Not being
Say.
interviewed.
But what if it does? Like, you
No,
know,
you are
What
actually
what if
allowed.
they're taken down?
No,
Yeah.
we won't.
I think they've done the research. It's fine.
So
It's from Co-op.
Co-op. Shout out Co-op bacon rashers. Bacon flavour maize and rice flour snacks. I did not know that they were made from
No.
maize. It's corn.
It's corn.
I made eye contact
Funny
with
thing
her
about
there.
these, weird. I mean, I
The
don't know if they
smell.
are
That's the
anymore.
funny thing about them.
They used to be vegan. Back in the day when I was vegan and
I
found
think
out that
they may
these were
still
vegan.
be. Let's see.
Yeah, probably.
I think
I was
so.
like,
think my
oh,
sister
I'm
used
going to go and get some bacon rashers. I don't know why, because bacon
They
rashers
are.
They're
disgusting.
gopping. They smell hideous. I've
Yeah.
never
Do we
eaten
have to
that.
eat one of these?
Yes, I've never eaten that though, and I'm English.
Well, you have to eat one
You've
of
never
them as
eaten
well.
these.
No,
I will say
I
they
feel like they're quite
smell.
nice.
They
Can I
smell worse than they taste.
they smell like
Do
dog
some
cheese.
ASMR for those at home.
Yeah.
That's what do you think that was?
We'll find out.
I think that's busting. I'd have that again.
Eva's like, leave the bag in the middle.
Yeah. So these would have been served traditionally in our culture at school
Our
disco.
culture.
School disco.
School discos. You would
Yeah.
buy little mini packs
nice.
of frazzles. Yeah,
I
we
take it
couldn't,
back.
we couldn't get frazzles, so sorry about that. I'm going in.
Is this a frazzle?
Yeah, that's the brand name. Like
Right.
Dyson.
Oh, okay.
Like chipsticks.
Mm-hmm.
You ever had those?
They are quite delicious.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
definitely
Okay.
smell worse than they taste.
Yeah.
They smell bad.
Is this the first one you've had?
Well, there we go.
So you
Yeah,
were more
vegan, it
experienced
says.
in the...
Yeah,
so
I find that weird that they're vegan.
I suppose it's just smoky.
Yeah, true. It doesn't really taste of bacon, does it?
No.
Just smoky.
Smoky.
Okay.
I think that's good. That's a good British snack.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. If you
That
took
would be
that
nice
back
with
to
hummus.
Bulgaria,
Do you think they'd like it?
probably, but I think they'd be a bit like, what
But
is
why?
that?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
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 yeah.
definitely.
Why is it? Does it look like?
Yeah,
a
I
bacon
don't know
rasher
why
as
we need
well?
to make it stripy.
Do you know what would have been really funny? if we had some Bulgarian snacks with you guys.
Oh, maybe that should be
We'll
the
have
next
to have a
one.
part 2.
Yeah.
And
A
that'll be
rematch.
That'll be even better because none of them know anything about Bulgaria, whereas we've at least lived here.
Yeah.
I know about their
eaten
trans.
feta.
Yeah.
No, I've eaten the sweet feta
Yes.
pastry.
Baklava. No? What's it called? Banita.
great.
Not
Banita.
baklava.
You call yourself Bulgarian.
I know.
And I have a pair of chilichkis.
Yeah.
Oh, Rowan's going in for the frazzles.
Okay, excellent.
Chilichkis, I like how you pronounce that.
Yeah, I don't know. How do you pronounce it properly?
You're going to have to wait for part 2 of this episode to find out what they are.
Yeah, okay. I won't
When
say.
we'll do Bulgarian
Is it what I
version.
think they are?
I don't know, Caitlin. Huh? I don't know what you're saying. We'll come back to that.
Yeah.
We'll discuss at the end.
This one's you. Number 2 is you.
Oh, yeah.
So tell that story. That's funny.
I feel like it's not as funny. Let's just
It will
preface
be
that.
funny.
Yeah, it is.
Go on. Don't
Okay.
get nervous, Caitlin. It's fine. You've got this.
Right, okay, let me just get my script out. Okay,
It literally says
so
that.
one. I'm joking. I really have a script. So, okay, one day, bearing in mind this was when I'd not been at Fika too long. So, we weren't.
And you were very different when you first started.
Yes.
I'd say now you're very outgoing. You'll talk to anyone. Whereas when you first started, you were very timid.
Do you? I don't think
So
I'm
timid.
I didn't think she was timid. I think she was just observing.
Not timid as in,
situations.
yeah, I didn't think you were timid, like
No.
nervous, but more like you just didn't talk.
You didn't want to be.
I was just
your
like,
weird
do you
self.
want to be here or do you hate
I
it?
did. By the way. No, I don't know. But anyway, that doesn't really
You've come out
matter.
your shell
It's
now.
fine, yeah. I'm really confident now.
Yeah.
So yeah, to preface that, I wasn't really sure, what was going on.
Yeah.
But I meant to make a comment. There was a dog sat on the table, which we don't really advise, by the way, just for those listening.
Please don't do that.
And it was sat on the seat with its owner, basically having a coffee with its owner. And I said, look at that dog. It's living the life of Riley. And Ivo goes,
Oh yes.
who's Riley? What do you mean, who's Riley?
Did he absorb it?
Did not even try and hide it. So he must have been very taken aback by this.
Yeah.
Like, who's Riley? I've missed something here.
He didn't even clock that
He
this was a
didn't.
British saying.
No.
Who's Riley? What life is
Has
she
Riley
living?
just been in?
Yeah, Riley. I'm
Is the
missing
dog
something
called
here.
Riley?
And of course, do you know what that means?
No.
You don't know what the life
No,
of
I
Riley
don't know what
is?
life
Okay.
of Riley is.
I don't know where it comes from.
You don't?
I don't know who the OG Riley is.
No, I don't. We probably should have found that out.
Yeah.
Well, you've not done
If
your
it is.
research.
Do you know who the Riley is?
I might Google
Okay,
it now.
so
tell the
what's-
rest of your story. Sorry for hitting you, Mike.
So, yeah. So, I mean, yeah, I explained the idiom, I think they're called.
Idiom. Yeah.
Oh, very good.
What does it mean again? It just means someone who's been living a good
sorry.
life.
So it basically means, it's living the best life.
Living
It's
your
living
best
in
life.
luxury.
Okay.
And that dog was.
Yeah,
I do want to know where that comes
I
from.
kind of didn't really know how to explain it because I was, as Tia mentioned, timid. And I was just a little
She
bit
was like, forget I said it. It's fine. You don't need to.
No,
don't
it's
worry.
fine,
I'm sorry
it's
I said anything.
and then I went home and sent him a Wikipedia link. Of the,
Did you?
no.
It's something you would do now, though.
I would. Very thorough.
Oh.
Go on.
Okay, so I don't really know how trustworthy this is, but it's from dictionary.com, so I feel like that's probably
Okay.
quite trustworthy. Sheila found herself living the life of Riley after she won the lottery. The expression comes from a popular song in the 1880s. Is that Mr. Riley?
1880.
Yeah, that's quite a
way
long
back.
So-
time
God, I
ago.
didn't even know they had music back then. Oh, no. They have,
They
medieval
had
parts.
harpsichords and stuff
Medieval.
way back in the day.
No,
Yeah.
as in, like...
They weren't dropping diss tracks like back in the medieval
They might
times.
have been.
True.
Was that medieval though? 1880?
No, that
No,
wasn't.
but I'm saying, like, in medieval
They
times
had-
even,
they
they
had
had stuff
Yeah.
going on. Banjos. Did they have banjos?
Probably.
Probably,
Yeah,
okay.
they would have been called like, what are those ones that have like a dished back?
Yeah, that's what I'm picturing. Like a little, not leprechaun. What are they called? Jester.
I just love how there is no
Is
direction.
it like a noodle or a loop?
Who knows where this is going to end up?
I know where
carry
it's going to
on.
end up.
Okay. Oh, God. Okay.
Wherever it ends up, we're all living the life of Riley.
We are.
Yes, great
Very good,
use.
Eva.
Application
Very
of the
good.
teachings.
10 points to
Thank you.
Bulgaria.
Oh, and yeah, the third one's also kind of your story. It's not a story necessarily, but it's been discussed quite a lot recently. The phrase, who put a penny in you?
I feel like I really like that phrase. I say it a
love
lot.
that phrase. Yes, it's very
I
funny.
think I heard that phrase from you first.
Yeah, probably.
Because you were like,
Back in
I
the
think
day.
you said like, oh, who put a penny in you? And I was like, I was like, I don't know what that means.
So again, also for anyone that's non-English like
Native.
background, who put a penny in you? I assume comes from a 2p shove game.
Yeah.
Or like
No, it'll be one of those things where it's a person and you put a penny in it and it dances or something.
like a fortune teller or something as
Because
well.
it's essentially saying like, oh, who put a penny? You're like, oh, you're
The
being
machine
you're
works.
performing, like you're
Yeah.
just being a bit cocky.
Oh,
and-
is that what it?
yeah,
Oh,
okay.
is that what it means? I
Yeah.
thought it just means you're being a bit like grumpy.
I thought it was. So if you're,
I've been using it wrong this whole time.
you've been going around going, who put a penny in you?
No, it's like
To
I
someone
don't
who's
know.
in a terrible mood and they're
Yeah.
I thought that was it. I thought it was like when someone's like, oh,
it's like
you
if
put a penny in you.
If someone started
If I
like giving it
came-
all that.
yeah,
getting a bit leery.
getting a bit
Yeah.
cocky.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
you'd be like, oh god, who put a penny in you?
Yeah.
People probably say it to me. quite
Yeah.
often.
I feel
Yeah.
like the grumpy one, I feel like there is a saying for that. Is it like,
Why
Who
not
put
quick?
2p in
who
you?
rained on your parade?
Oh
Yeah, who rained?
Who rained-
You sound very confused.
Who rained on your parade?
Yeah. I don't know where that comes from.
Yeah.
But that is
Or someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning.
Yeah, I did look through idioms, but I feel like there's a lot that
There's-
everyone knows.
But there's
Yeah.
so many that we assume you guys would know, but actually,
yeah.
you just don't even
Yeah.
realise.
Yeah.
You just say it all the time.
Yeah.
You don't even
Yeah.
clock whether someone's saying it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you probably don't.
I bet there's loads that you guys think we know that we
but
actually
you don't actually use.
Yeah.
Because they don't get explained to you. It's not like someone said to me once, who put a penny in you? And I was like,
You
and
just
Googled,
learn
what
it
does
because
that
it's what
mean?
you like hear growing up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Whereas obviously
You didn't.
we didn't.
you did not. No. Have you told
times.
your growing up story? Because that is a podcast in itself. In
My
terms
growing
of
up.
where
Your journey
you.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I feel like we've touched. We definitely did
Briefly.
one to, like towards the beginning.
Do you mean like our life story?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
We talked about that a little bit as well in the last episode.
Yeah.
We talked about education.
Yeah.
Our rise
definitely touched
through
on
the
it.
education
Okay.
systems of the
Our
world.
rise.
Because you came to England at what ages?
14.
So I must have been like 11 or 12.
Okay. Because I always forget that, and then I think like, no, yeah, you're formative. They're done.
Yeah.
Like, you've got your language at that
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Anything else is sort of slowly.
Additional, yeah.
I'm glad that we're helping you understand.
also-
things.
Also,
You guys
though,
do charitable work.
you learn all these phrases from like your elders, like your parents,
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
grandparents, and obviously
That's
your.
Do you know
parents
who
and
would be
grandparents
really
aren't
funny
English.
to do this with? Paulina.
Paulina, yeah.
Yeah.
She would be
Yeah.
so entertaining to
She
do
would.
this with.
She'd
She'd
be
be
like,
like, what? What's that?
She would go,
What do you mean?
Yeah. It's just, she does the very like disapproving, confused face.
Yeah.
Shout out, Paulina.
yeah.
Shout out
We
to
love you,
Paulina.
Paulina.
But yeah, those are the ones that we have had experiences with, which
Okay.
I think are like quite funny. But
Yeah,
who
they are.
knows? There are many more to come when we say stupid
Yeah.
There
things
are.
that you have no idea what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
nice.
And also, they're the only ones that have needed explanation. I feel like there's been more times, like you say, that we
But
said
where we
stuff
like
and you're
suss it out, probably. Or there's definitely been times where I've Googled something. I can't think of an exact. Yeah.
Life
Oh yeah.
of Riley.
Yeah, but
Who is Riley?
I have to do that. Like,
Yeah, you know, sometimes when you're having a conversation with like a group of people and they're talking about something and you're like, I have no idea what this is.
Well, the first
Then you
time
have to do a quick catch up after and be like, okay,
Yeah.
I get it now. It all makes sense.
you
That whole
taught me what the
conversation.
word facetious meant.
Facetious. That's
Yeah.
a great
You didn't
word.
know that?
No, because Tia said it, and I was like,
Oh, someone taught me what it meant because they always used to use it, and I was like, "That's a really that sounds like a smart word."
Yeah,
I
it
want
is a
that
good
word in my
word.
vocabulary. So I
Yeah.
was like, "What?" I found out what facetious meant, and I started.
yeah, and you
using
said
it.
to me,
Do you
and I
know
was
what it
like,
means?
Vaguely, not
I find
specifically,
facetious hard to explain because I know what it means,
Like-
but I don't know exactly how to define it.
it means you're making light of a bad situation,
Yeah.
right?
Like, oh, I didn't realise. it
Say
meant
if
that.
like I had a terminal illness, and you were like,
That is.
"Well, you're gonna die tomorrow, so it's not that deep, is it?"
There's
Is that
like
facetious?
Or
I
I
thought
think
it was
it's
like-
when you're saying it about you. So if you were like,
Haha, it doesn't matter because I'm
Yeah,
gonna die tomorrow.
exactly.
I'm not.
I think
guys.
this is
very
this isn't
dark.
an announcement of like my terminal illness. I'm not dying.
She's just being facetious.
yes,
Yes.
yes. Yeah.
20 points to Bulgaria.
On that
This
note,
is
brain is
Ivo's only
currently going.
contribution to the podcast. He's you know, at school when
This
you
is
have
what
to
I said.
use the
Use the
word in a
example.
sentence. That's That's what Evo's doing.
This is what I said. 90% of my podcasts are just watching everyone. Oh, now I've got to laugh. Yeah, haha. Oh, too much.
He sees
Too
an
much. Tone it down.
opportunity and he
Yeah.
swoops in.
I think this is a perfect time, so we don't talk any more about terminal illness, to have another snack break, this
Okay.
time in liquid form.
Oh, God.
Aperol spritz earlier. This is not as classy for those of you listening and not watching.
Do you know what this reminds me of? Did you ever watch I'm a Celebrity?
Oh,
Yeah.
like ages ago.
They were not drinking Lambrini on
No,
this
I know,
list.
but it just reminds me of that.
So
They were like,
Why? Is there any reason for
So-
that?
Nobody thinks what I think.
According to the back of the bottle, it is a light sparkling perry.
Oh,
Enjoy
What?
chilled.
I don't know
No
what that
artificial colours, flavourings, or sweetness, which is quite surprising actually.
But it does contain sulfite, so it's going to give me a redneck.
What is it called?
Oh.
A Perry?
A perry. So
Like Perry the Platypus.
yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. See, you
Great
do know
reference.
some. That's not English. But
Yeah, no.
No,
English.
we grew up with Perry.
Yeah, I did love
yeah,
Perry.
so you have spoken about your love of Phineas
Phineas and
before.
Ferb. Phineas and Ferb was such a good show.
It was. It
Yeah.
was great.
All of that, that whole era.
That era.
Of,
Hannah
was it? What
Montana.
was it
Golden.
on? Cartoon Network.
No.
Oh.
Disney.
Fizzy.
No, it
Yeah.
wasn't.
Are they always fizzy lamb?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's off.
Great, that'll just add to the experience. I will say I have tried Lambrini before,
Okay.
I did.
and
used
I was not best impressed.
I mean, it's
I've
not,
not had
pleasant.
it.
No.
Yeah,
I don't
I-
understand why anyone would pay money to drink that. That's a big glass.
As
It is
a-
like £2.
Just so you know,
Yeah,
that
so
was
true.
$3.95 for.
That's crazy.
Great
How much?
value for money.
Also,
What percentage is
Lambrini
it?
doesn't scream
6.
British. There's
Oh, okay.
more Lambrini.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think
I
it
think
is
they've done it on purpose
correct.
to
Where is this
classify it a
made?
little bit.
This is made in Dublin.
Oh.
So it's actually foreign wine anyway. But it's more because this is part of our growing up culture.
Is this like when you're 14 and getting drunk in
I
a
would
park?
No one drinks
never.
that.
See,
things
I
like
never
No,
drank
as in
this
I've
when I
heard
was
that's what the
at
youth of today
school.
do.
I
I
didn't drink
drank
it at
this-
school.
Well,
I
not
wasn't
at school,
going
not
into
in
maths
class,
and
obviously.
having Lambrini.
No, I didn't drink this.
And your water bottle on your
but-
desk is just Lambrini.
No, we just used to have a straw like in the bag, and you used to.
No, I
camel
drank
pack on
this
with
in
Lambrini.
my university days.
Oh God.
Yeah, so I was old enough to know better. I was of drinking.
Yeah, really,
age.
You
Caitlin.
could get
Um,
like vodka and Aldi for £6.
There wasn't an Aldi near me. I lived
Oh.
on a campus.
Oh, okay.
Also, I don't understand how, again, uni students, how you can be getting drunk off this
I had
because
to
this
drink-
is
A bottle.
sweet.
I drank
This is like
2
9 meals in one.
I used to drink 2 of these at Breeze.
That's incredible.
2 of that. How much is that? 2 litres?
I think they had smaller sizes, and it was a
Yeah, that
different
looks.
flavour.
That does look really
1.25.
big.
So
They
this
Oh,
is
said-
only
that's big.
not even
how much
2
is it?
bottles of wine. No, this is 1.25
That's almost
litres.
two bottles of wine. 1.5 would
Yeah.
be two.
So this is
Yeah.
like having a bottle of wine because it's half the percent. but
No,
twice the
they
size.
had smaller ones, and it was a different flavour. They used to do cherry, so it was quite nice.
That sounds even
Some
worse.
people used to have this with. You used to be able to like add flavouring to. What is that called? When you
Squash.
squash it. Yeah. they used to-
That's a good one. Squash. But I don't know if that's a British thing or just we never grew
never
up
drank
really with like
squash, no.
fruit juice and like
No.
Coke and
Yeah.
like Fanta and stuff. We
No.
only ever had water. No, actually, which I'm quite glad about.
we just have juice, like fresh orange.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we
it was
did.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
and then, but it's quite good because then I feel like we didn't grow up like addicted to like cans of drinks and stuff,
Yeah.
like fizzy drinks, like most kids.
I still enjoy a
same.
squash with dinner.
I honestly,
You do
I
drink a lot.
have never understood what squash is about.
Well, it's about flavouring water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's disgusting.
But why?
You're
It's
choosing the wrong
you can
squash.
choose. You can choose the
Robin-
strength level.
It just
Robinson's
feels
peach.
really fake.
Yes,
to me.
the only
It just
squash
doesn't
I
feel
would
like you're drinking-
tolerate if I had to drink squash would be the lemon one. Which would
See,
be everyone else's last choice.
I
Lemon
do-
to squash is the
It's
only
okay.
acceptable.
I do think squash is quite a British thing.
It's just so sweet.
Yeah, I don't think in America they drink juice.
Gatorade.
Yeah.
Yeah, they drink Gatorade with their breakfast
yeah.
in the 5th grade.
Sorry to all the American listeners there for that one. Yeah, they do sponsor. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Anyway,
cheers.
so
And I think we should-
Have you ever tried Lambrini?
This is going to bring
I
me
think I
back.
have.
Lots of cheers.
Yeah.
Right. I'm getting notes of
Oh my god, that tastes like
regret.
squash.
The notes of regrets.
Thank you. Thanks for picking that up.
Sorry.
That was really good, Caitlin. Do you know what? You are the dark horse, I'll say.
I am.
I think you make quite a lot of funny jokes.
I am.
Yeah, you're right. I think you make a lot of funny jokes that they just get washed over.
They do.
But you do also sometimes make some really bad jokes. And I feel like you know what?
I'm self-aware.
You don't know when the joke is going south and to stop. So you just carry on going, trying to make
That's
it work.
why we work so well.
Yeah.
Because I am exactly the same.
No, I think I do know. I just think,
You
I've
just
gone
think
this
you can
far.
recover. Yeah, I've come this far. I've wasted this much time.
Might as well
We'll
carry
see
on.
this joke off.
Yeah.
I think that's quite nice.
It
That
is
tastes
actually.
like. What does that taste like?
Cheap Prosecco.
No.
It does not.
It does not.
It tastes like apple juice.
It tastes like Schlur. Do you remember
Yes.
Schlur?
Or appetizer?
Yes.
Yeah.
It tastes like
Appetizer.
Is
appetizer.
curry made with apples?
Yeah.
Oh.
Perry is, is a-
thank you.
No,
We
sorry,
needed you.
Sorry. Sorry. Perry is a pear cider.
Oh, so this is
That
it
makes
is
sense.
pear.
Cider, not wine.
I'm going to start drinking this.
I don't hate
I'm going to make this my quirky personality trait. I'm like, yeah, I'm
Caitlin,
really.
you know how they have those? Okay, so you know in films when they do like the introduction, you know when there's like
Yeah.
the writing whooshes in, and it's like
Yeah.
Caitlin enjoys a Lambrini on a Tuesday night. That's gonna be yours.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I do think this is a very good deal for, what is it?
$3.95 or $3.60.
And
That's outrageous.
that was
That's
in Little Co-op, so
criminal.
I think you could get it cheaper than that because Little Co-op is
And
extortionate.
let's be honest, Aldi are definitely doing their own version called
Oh, yeah.
Lambrini.
Yeah.
Lambruni.
Lambrini. And that's probably about 50p. You could probably get that for free.
I
to be
think that
honest.
is quite delicious.
That tastes a lot
That's
better
not
than
as bad as I.
remember.
Yeah, that's not as bad as I. It's less sweet, I feel, than I remember it being.
Yes.
No.
It's not as like aggressively sweet.
I think if I drank 1.25 litres of it, as I'm
Oh,
sure
God.
is what
I don't
people
know how I
used
used
to do.
to drink 2 bottles.
No.
I don't
That's,
recommend that.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Please
I hope
drink
no children are
responsibly.
listening to this
Yeah.
if you are.
They were definitely smaller bottles. I don't need to explain myself. It's
Yeah.
fine.
It's okay, Caitlin. You're an adult now.
I know.
So now I have some that I don't think you'll know, but I
Okay.
don't think we've encountered yet with you. And I would
Okay.
like you to tell me what you
Oh,
think
wait.
they mean.
Okay, I've got one that I think Tia will know.
Okay.
Oh.
I think
Because-
this is where it's going to come out that I'm the smarter sibling. Just
But I think you'll know it because of another very British, cultural reference.
Yeah.
okay.
Pop culture.
Yeah, a pop culture.
Okay, I'm
thing.
excited.
So,
Which one?
Shall we? Do we?
yeah.
Should we do it like individually, and then we can both say what we think it means,
okay, yeah.
unless one of us
Yes.
is sure of what it means,
Yes.
then the other one has to guess.
Okay, yeah. So,
Do yours first, because that's funny.
don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Oh, of course I know what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what that means.
Right,
Yeah,
and you
that's
have to
a
go
good one.
first, so you can't just pick
Yeah.
up what
Yeah.
Tia said
Yeah.
and be like, yeah.
No, I do
That's
actually.
what I've meant.
I do actually know what that means.
Okay,
like
what's
when
it
you
mean?
go picking eggs from the packet, you don't want to put them all in one basket.
But why would you not want to do that?
No.
And how does
It
that
means,
correlate
like-
to life?
It means like when you're, I feel like the context it's most used in is when you're like dedicating too much of your time to one thing
Mhm.
Yeah.
and that thing may or may not fail. So you shouldn't
Yeah.
put all your eggs in one basket because if you drop the eggs, if you drop the basket, then all the eggs can break.
Wow,
1
we've got
million.
into detail
I
there
didn't even
of the
think about it on
consequences.
such-
No, I was just going to say, you know on Love Island, basically, when they've got 2 guys that they like, they don't need to stick with just one of them. But I'm the smarter sibling.
Yeah, it's not going well for you.
That's a million points to Bulgaria.
But
You
that was
need
also,
my
I
face.
liked that you explained the consequences
I
of
know.
putting your eggs
I
in one
feel very
basket.
stressed all of a sudden. I'm on edge.
I feel like I could bullshit my way through an explanation to all of them, so we're fine. And also, they won't know.
I don't mean stressed.
I mean,
about
we're
this.
not-
I just mean stressed because he's been very foreboding, something.
Foreboding. I don't know what that means.
Foreboding.
Can I suggest that we go with this one next, just for how?
Oh yes.
Just-
Oh,
just
yes.
because.
Oh no, I know what this
It's
is.
been a while. I don't want.
No,
Also,
fine.
speaking of eggs,
Oh, is it a pickled egg?
Oh no, I'm not eating this.
I've always wanted to try it.
Half of one. So for those of you who are
worried that I'm
This is
gonna
like your
this.
worst nightmare.
So,
I can't imagine anything worse they could have put in front of you here.
Can we give a bit of context?
Yes.
I'm a bit funny about eggs anyways. I know I run a brunch cafe, so that's controversial.
Is it like a runny yolk?
I don't know, but we
I
need to
can't
know.
imagine.
I'll just
So.
say,
There's
on the
something on there.
the drive
That is
before-
very hard.
The drive over here, I picked them up fresh from the fish and chip shop.
He didn't put them all in one basket though.
No.
So they came in a paper bag.
Why is it so hard?
Yeah.
Because it's pickled.
I have never had
Stop
one of these
poking.
either.
What? People are watching.
Have you not?
No.
Please.
And
Okay,
I'm
I've
worried
heard-
that I will like it. Because I do
I
like
do-
pickled things.
I'm worried you'll
God.
like that because I don't want you to open the fridge and that smell. come
I
into
love
the
pickled
lounge.
things. I
Thank
love,
you.
like, I could eat a jar of gherkins on my own in one sitting. Easy.
You have
Are
done
you
that.
guys
I have been known to do that.
I don't want any of that,
In
thank
fact, I'm
you.
gonna.
Because I have eaten it before.
This is making me so nervous. I can't believe you're going to make me eat a pickled egg.
Okay, it looks.
I mean, it looks like a normal egg, but why
no.
pickle an egg? This is what I don't understand.
Why do we?
Are you struggling there, Kate?
That one's slippery, isn't it, then? The slippery egg.
I just don't understand what made someone think, right, I'm going to boil this
Does it
egg
smell
and then I'm
Well,
Can I
it's
just smell
because I assume it will be to preserve it.
Yes.
Like it would have been.
It smells
something
of
that's been-
vinegar.
Yes, it will be to preserve them. So what's even worse about pickled eggs is that often they can be found behind a bar in a jar.
Yes.
Why are you having a pint and a pickled egg?
You know what? Can I tell my story about pickled eggs? I was watching a film the other
This is my
day.
moment.
I was watching a film the other day. It's called The Gentleman, and it's about some gangsters.
yes.
And the first scene is he walks into a bar and he goes, "I'll have a pint and a pickled egg."
Oh really?
Yeah, and I think that was probably the first time I've heard about pickled eggs.
That's fine.
But I don't
I always thought,
understand.
I've seen them in bars before, but I always thought they were like weird
Decorative.
decorations. I actually did.
Halloween leftover decoration.
Cake placenta or something.
Can I just say? I went into the fish and chip shop to get these pickled eggs, and I went in, and the only thing I ordered was 2 pickled eggs, and I got the strangest look I think I've ever had.
Okay,
from
but
somebody.
I don't understand why that's weird. Because how is it normal to have a pickled egg?
It's
You
a
would have
side.
pickled egg on
Right.
the side of ordering fish and chips, and there
You
was
said
a,
that like
Why?
and I went in,
What does it add to the
just
meal?
I think-
British way of life.
Okay.
Without further ado,
No, I've got
Yeah.
one last question about the pickled egg. When you have it with a pint, how do you eat it? Do you just shove
dunk
the
it
whole
in.
thing in?
You eat the whole thing.
Use it as an ice
Jaeger
cube.
bomb.
No, you don't.
No, you would eat it like you would hold it.
Like an
and
apple.
You would bite it and eat it like an apple.
That is so disturbing.
So I'm sorry, I have already cut it up, so you can't do that.
Okay, right. I'm just gonna go in. I'm not gonna talk about it.
Just
I'm
do
gonna
it.
choose the smallest
someone
bit.
bring a bucket.
Yeah, I know that I don't like it, so I'm not going to eat it because this does
That's
not.
quite nice.
I think
No,
it really is.
I don't want this to be your new unlocked
no.
food that you
And it's
enjoy.
so hard.
Tia does not enjoy the pickled egg.
Okay,
It's very
it's not
sweet.
as bad as I thought it would be. It tastes like a boiled egg that's been pickled, and I can deal with that.
Well,
That is,
Funnily
funnily
enough.
enough, that is exactly what you've just eaten.
I would not choose to eat that,
I can see why that
but
would
if
be
I
very
had
good
to eat a whole,
with a pint.
no, if I had to eat a whole one of those,
Cheers.
I could deal with that.
But then also,
But in saying that, I'm not going to finish my piece.
if I'm craving vinegary things and I'm in a fish and chip shop, I'm just gonna have vinegar on my
Fish
chips.
yogurt.
Do you know?
Yeah.
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 That's
Do you know
how
what it
tastes
is?
like.
Do you know what I really don't like about that? How hard the white is. There's
Yeah,
something
it's
very
rubbery.
like you have to really get in there to get through
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
and I don't like that.
Strong teeth.
Yeah. So it's a no from me, but it's not as hard a no as I feared. it
No,
would
that's
be.
not as bad as I thought.
No.
No.
For some
If it was a
reason,
runny yolk, that would be a
Ooh.
very.
That would be
They don't know how to do
so
fucking-
bothersome. If that was a runny yolk that had been sat in a jar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you probably can't do that, can you?
Well, you probably can, but like.
You can.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it would just
'cause the
pickle it, wouldn't it?
pickle,
Because
yeah.
like that
But
yolk
it
will
would
be
just- I
vinegary.
assume it would go like gooey because I think they do that in. Is it Japanese?
Do you know what else I've
Do they
never
have
had?
Cured egg?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you know what else I've never had? A Scotch egg.
Oh, I love Scotch
Really?
egg.
I've never had a
Got
Scotch egg.
When we used to, do you remember in school there used to be like the salad counter?
Yes.
I would always go and get a Scotch egg.
That was as far away from the things I used to get at school.
Yeah,
No, I've never had a Scotch
main,
egg.
I had my main.
They're quite.
meal on Scotch
I
egg.
think a Scotch egg is one of those food items that's making a bit of a resurgence in
It is.
the world.
Bougie.
Yes,
I will-
bougie.
I will
All
say-
the like bougie restaurants are making their own version of a
Well,
Scotch
I
egg,
will
and it's
say-
like
Did we
oozy
not?
and
I've seen.
Did
I've
Fika
seen.
we did.
do one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did.
I've seen a prototype of the
A prototype.
Fika After Dark small plates, and there's an idea for a katsu Scotch egg on there.
Wow.
Wow.
Not that we're going to do it, but there's an idea.
That does
for it.
sound nice.
You've seen the
I
menu,
would
haven't you?
have that.
No, that's not on there.
But it's
So
on
I
there.
just-
It was on the idea.
Maybe it is. Maybe I saw egg and I just
Yeah.
immediately know.
Immediately.
Immediately know.
We were on a train recently on our way back from holiday. We'd had a very interesting journey home at this point, and the tipping point was a girl was eating Scotch eggs on the train, and I think that should be a hate crime. Like so bad.
I agree.
I am that person that will. In fact, one
You
of my
ate-
friends made a comment about this the other day that I would shamelessly eat a tuna sandwich on the train.
You did.
In fact, I do. In
That's
fact, I did the other
outrageous,
day. Actually, it was
Caitlin.
actually fake tuna. No, just
What
trying
did I was on a flight over summer, not the whole summer.
just flying around the world.
All
You know,
summer
not
I
getting
was
off.
on a flight. No, and the lady next to me was having a meal. I can't even remember what it was. But I just remember thinking so aggressively that all food should be banned on planes.
Yes.
Because it just never smells. It was like a curry or something. I was like, why are you
What?
eating a curry on the way to Turkey? What's wrong with you? And it was
Yeah.
just like a 3-hour flight. No one needs a butter chicken on a 3-hour
Oh,
Is it
no.
something she brought herself?
I think so. Well,
Oh.
they weren't serving it on the plane, so I'm going to go with yes.
Where did she
But
get
it
it?
smelled
Like prep.
so strong, and it just
Yeah.
smells so much worse on a plane or
Yeah.
a train or any other mode of.
It just adds to
I
like
just-
the people that have their shoes off and their feet
Oh, man.
smell.
Planes are actually the worst.
Some baby that's
yeah.
just been sick in the back.
Yeah, Scotch
you don't
eggs.
need. You don't need a curry.
no.
Scotch eggs on a train is
That's bad.
strong
That sounds like
choice.
a film.
Yeah, Scotch eggs on a train.
The British version of snakes on a plane.
Yeah.
I've had it with these motherfucking Scotch eggs on this motherfucking train. I should
You
have
are
said
allowed.
that.
You are allowed to.
Yeah, you're like,
Yeah.
you looked
I
worried
heard you were
then.
censoring yourself. It's fine.
Okay.
There's a mother clucking.
I went all the way back from the microphone. I hope that Rowan can edit it out in case.
Should we go with something sweet to take off the taste?
Oh
Right.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Should we do a phrase in between?
Yes.
Okay. Phrase in
Okay.
between
Yeah,
and
okay.
then snack.
Okay, so I'm just getting too excited about the food. This one's like a good version that's similar to Who Put a Penny in You in the sense that it's sometimes used in a bit of a, it's like mildly aggressive, I would
don't know
say.
which you're going
The
for
top
here.
one. If I was to describe someone
Oh, yeah,
as,
okay.
you're a laugh a minute, you are.
I have never heard that in my life.
Oh, I reckon I know what it means.
This
You're
is
a laugh a
more-
minute.
A
This
laugh
is
a minute.
more, alluding to what you were saying. You thought, who put a penny in you?
So the grumpy.
Well,
I
not
think
really.
You're a laugh
I
a
think-
minute. Is that like you've got no sense of humour?
No.
I think, is it not sarcastic to say, like sarcasm, to say, oh, you're a laugh a minute means you're actually being very boring
Yeah.
or square.
yes.
or
if
really
someone-
grumpy.
Or if someone thinks they're funny and they're not funny, it's a great thing to say when someone's like making a joke and they're not funny and
yeah.
they're being like brash and you want to take them down a peg. You go, oh, he's a laugh a minute, isn't he? And everyone's
Okay.
like,
Oh,
like
see,
that.
I
Okay,
don't use
good.
it like that.
I think that is how you're meant to.
I
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, bit of a debate there. I always thought it was more of a, oh, you're so boring. Like, oh, you're a laugh a minute, aren't you?
I feel like, yeah, it depends on your tone.
when people sit there on a podcast and talk about terminal illness.
Oh, she's a laugh a minute. Yeah, that does work as well.
I hate you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
This is my podcast.
Not anymore.
Won't be coming back, but part 2 is cancelled.
No, I want to know about Bulgarian idioms
Yeah.
and
We're
proverbs.
gonna come up. We're gonna
Yeah,
come
we'll
up
come up with
but
a good.
the translations will be really weird.
Mum's in Bulgaria, going to Bulgaria next week as well, so she can bring
She
back
can
some
bring them back.
snacks.
She can bring the idioms back.
Tell her to make a note every time she hears one. Just write it down.
I'm just imagining your mum like with a mic in the field.
Yeah. In the field.
She said, "Why in the field?"
Bulgaria doesn't have
They
buildings.
do,
Yeah.
they do have houses.
In the field is No.
Oh, you mean out in the field?
Out in the field, like she's a reporter.
She's just got her phone and recording the whole time. She's just got a
Yeah.
24-hour loop of recording.
Like Billy Eichner's Billy on the Street, but it's Paulina. That would be really
In the
funny.
field.
Yeah, in the
I
field.
thought you were being rude about her.
No!
Living on a farm or something.
What's wrong with living on a farm?
Nothing.
Caitlin?
Yeah, and
Nothing.
also,
Really? Your true personality is coming out.
I love
now.
well,
agriculture.
anyway, Eccles cakes, everyone.
Eccles cake. I've never had one of these.
Have you had an Eccles
I'd
cake?
have had. Why do I?
They are from. I'm not going to
Lancashire. They're from Lancashire, which is the other place where my dad's from.
Real Lancashire.
Because
Lancashire.
Northern.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm not from this country.
No, my dad's
I don't know
half
that.
Lancashire, half Donny.
Oh my goodness, what a strong accent that will be.
So what? Why have I heard of an Eccles cake before? But I
You've
don't
seen them
recognise the
in
look of that.
Hambleton Bakery when you've been collecting the bread.
They look very
probably.
different to that.
Yeah, they're quite-
'cause
they're a
they
lot
don't
bigger.
come in a bag.
I think
And they've not been sat on the
packet
shelf
four.
for at
they
least
don't
6
get
months.
update in
Yeah.
February
These are
2023.
traditional Eccles
Yeah.
cakes.
I think. Wait, are they out of
Okay.
date?
No,
I thought you said they're.
I
out
would
of date.
not give you out of date snacks on your own
I'd probably
podcast.
delete them.
You can warm them. We're not going to do that. The ingredients are vine fruit, commonly known as grapes, fortified wheat flour, and niacin B3 and
that it?
thiamine B1.
Is that it?
Well, water and stuff, but that's not interesting, is
We
it?
don't need to know that.
Yeah, quite delicious. This
Okay.
is core memory for me. My dad always used to eat these. I feel like they're a dad snack. Like they're a.
I can
You
guarantee our
My
dad
dad
has
was
never
more
had
of a
an
Monster
Eccles
Munch man.
cake.
He has had a
Monster
rice
Munch
cake though.
Yeah, I've had a rice cake. Very different.
He is partial to
Fish
a rice
and a
cake.
rice cake.
Fish and a rice cake.
Can I ask, do people have these with tea?
Yes.
Yes,
Are they
This is,
quite a
but with
northern
butter.
thing?
this
Yeah.
is a tea pudding, if you will. A tea
Yeah.
pudding.
Can I?
And we circle back.
And we
Yeah.
circle back. Point explanation example, link back to the question. Oh,
Dennis did not look like an Eccles
Basically,
cake.
like a. Yeah.
Or did he?
Stop being so mean to Dennis.
He's not going to watch this.
you don't know that.
Yeah, true.
You don't know that.
What were you saying?
Should we try one?
Caitlin's engrossed in the ingredients there.
Caitlin, this isn't quite a
How long
reading
is the-
time.
How long has the episode been? So?
We're at an hour.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, we have to cut quite a bit, probably.
Yeah.
Anyway, right. So, sorry, getting quite excited about the Eccles cake.
Sorry,
Mind
the-
if I use my hands?
Yeah.
You
go for
already
it.
are.
Oh, this is not what I was expecting.
How did you not
Kind of
expect?
watching.
Show it here.
Yeah. Do you want some
It's
ASMR?
like a
It looks
flat
like
mince
a-
pie.
It looks like a.
Have you
It
had
looks
an
like a
Eccles cake?
pasty.
I haven't, but
It looks like a Cornish pasty.
How have you never had an
My
Eccles cake?
grandpa used to eat these a lot.
Oh, it's like flaky.
Yeah, they're
I
nice.
thought it was soft.
They're very
Okay.
buttery.
It's
Okay.
like a flat mince pie, I think.
I love a mince pie.
Rowan, would you like some Eccles cake?
Oh, okay.
You can have the big bit.
I'll
No,
have a little bit.
that's how you involve Rowan.
It's yummy. They're quite Christmassy, but it's because it's
It tastes quite raisiny. I didn't
That
think
is
it was.
what a vine fruit is.
literally
Is it?
raisins. Mm-hmm.
I thought you
Grape.
said it was grape.
Evo.
Oh no.
Evo.
Come on.
Are you okay?
You don't know that raisins are great.
Message.
That is not a cultural
I think they have
difference.
like
Yeah, that
Bulgaria.
A raisin in Bulgaria is also a grape. Formerly used to be a grape.
Okay, I did not know that.
Did you think
I've
that
learned
was
something new today. Go on.
Doesn't
Think
taste
they're
like
olives.
grapes, but it.
I never thought about where a raisin comes from.
Did you think it came off the plant like that?
No, I don't know
Did
what I
you
thought.
really not know that?
I really didn't know that.
That's amazing.
I really didn't know that.
Sorry, we should stop like bashing Evo for not knowing something.
I'm just-
Wow,
saying,
you
I
really
could've done
are dumb, aren't you? Wow.
I'm more surprised you were very intelligent.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that you didn't know that.
No, I've just never. I didn't
What
eat
did you
raisins.
think?
I don't think about raisins.
Do you know have those little? Do you remember those little packs of raisins?
Sunday.
Yeah,
They were
Do
great.
you know what I eat those as a little
I would
snack?
buy. No, I'd like if they don't have like a pack of like pure just nuts. I'd buy the pack with raisins and nuts, and I'd eat the nuts and not
And
raisins.
You
leave the
can't just buy
raisin.
bags of nuts.
I would say if they don't have them.
Sorry.
This has been
We'll stop that.
clarified.
What about like a dairy milk fruit and nut? Do you not like that?
Oh, I love
I
a
do
dairy
like
milk.
a
I
dairy
just
milk.
think raisins. I don't think they add anything. To,
What about in a mince pie?
No, hate mince pies. Not a fan.
you?
Yeah,
bold statement. So we're
No, I
going to be
wouldn't
taking
say I wouldn't
these
say I
home.
hate them. I wouldn't say I
You
hate
just
them.
don't get the hype.
Like that's like it's fine, but I wouldn't.
That's a bit
choose
dry for me.
Yeah.
I thought that
Cup
was
of tea, though.
Cup of tea. Yeah,
would you
I could dunk that. No?
That's risky.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Right.
would
Do we
thought
have any
that.
other snacks that are of interest?
Yeah, a refresher. If you'd like to refresh your palate with this.
Oh,
Oh,
they're good.
I love
quite
a
like
refresher.
So sorry, let me do my beauty bag.
Beauty babe.
I'm at MUA, which I
Moi.
definitely thought was more
Moi.
when I first heard that. This has no artificial colours and flavours, which is sad.
Which is
Yeah,
a
they all
running
say
theme
that.
here.
They all say that, and
I've never
I'm not
seen
sure what the
something in
definition of
wild.
artificial colours and
Yeah,
flavours
neither.
is.
Oh yeah.
I've
I
not
like
had
a
one
red
of these.
Oh wait, hang on. I think
Since
I'm confused about what this is. I thought it was something else.
Oh, we
I
should-
think
do you think
I
it was a
thought it
fruit
was like
pastel?
a. Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Do you know what we
Fruit
should have
pastel.
got?
I love these.
Parma violets.
Ooh,
Big fan of Parma violets.
nice.
Zingy.
They're nice.
That's
Mm.
really good.
Do you know what else is really good? The love hearts.
Similar
These are like
vibe.
a next level up from a love heart.
They're really good.
Delicious. Goes
Do you
very-
like a Parma violet? Have you ever had Parma violets? Do you guys like Parma
Yummy.
violets?
I do. Wow, these are great.
pairs lovely with the Lambrini.
A match made in heaven.
Can you drop one in? Would it like fizz?
Yeah, probably.
It
It's
might.
not a Barocco, Evo. Oh, okay.
No,
It does
No,
not.
it's not.
It does.
It's not effervescent. Or whatever that word is.
Effervescent.
I do know what that means. Okay, any more phrases?
Yeah. Oh my god, there's so many.
Wow.
We'll have to do speed round. Oh, this one's good. You will probably use this
Okay.
if you don't already know what it is to burn the candle at both ends.
I know what this means.
Okay.
I actually don't know what this means.
You don't? Okay, guess.
Well, let me see if I can guess.
Okay, it's a speed round, remember? So let's not.
To burn the candle at both ends means that you have a problem and you're attacking it from both sides. I don't know.
Incorrect.
I really
No.
don't- I
Can
don't
I
know
say what I
it is.
think might?
Yes.
Okay, right. So if you're burning the candle from both ends, it's like you've got a lot going on. Say like you're a working mum, for example, and your kid's like kicking off, ill all week, whatever, but you're also like own your own business and your business is kicking off.
Correct.
Everything's going wrong. And you don't know how to solve these. Like you're burning the candle from both ends. You're
You're
about
just
to
doing
burn
too
out.
much.
Doing too much.
Can't
Yeah.
really like.
So that I feel like that's a good one for you guys with burnout. When you
Yeah.
essentially are opening another cafe, like starting to
Cocktails.
do other things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing it all.
Doing a lot. Burning the candle at both ends.
Burning
When
the
you can
candle
kind
at
of
both
feel,
When you can't control it.
Yeah, when
and
you're
like-
like, oh, there's so much going on.
you can sort of see the
Yeah.
ends coming in on you. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this is going to come to a head
I like
at
that
some
saying.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that saying.
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
I'm just
It's,
going to start using that now.
Yeah.
yeah.
When a customer's like, how are you? You're going to be like, I'm burning the candle at both ends.
Oh, don't worry. I don't have all my eggs in one basket.
I'd like
Sorry,
to.
I'm
Would
just
you like
being
an apple
facetious
cake?
about it all.
Would you like an Eccles cake?
Or a pickled egg. I can offer you both.
No, when someone asks, do you do scones?
No,
No,
but
we do Eccles cakes.
We've got 3
In a
that
packet.
expire in 2023
We'll
here.
keep them in the fridge.
yeah.
Yeah, good idea. This one, oh yeah, that one. You've just
Can I have another
scrolled.
refresher? It's
Yes,
really
you.
nice.
Yeah,
I thought
can
you meant
I?
a refresher of Lambrini. Would you
Okay,
like
Oh, yeah, go on then.
that one?
I do not know what this means.
Okay.
So this is quite interesting that you've written
Please,
this.
can you glance
Sorry.
me?
I only know this. In fact, I'm going to sing it.
Okay.
No,
Oh, wow.
no.
Wow.
We don't need to go in order.
We do.
Okay, you have both.
Once bitten and twice shy.
What?
No,
Once
I don't.
bitten, twice shy.
Once bitten, twice
Oh
shy.
yes, Rowena.
Do you know what song I'm singing?
No.
George Michael.
Last
Wham.
Christmas
Oh.
was
I'm going to put that down to your improved
Rendition.
version of the
Yeah.
original. Caitlin?
Thank you. Yeah, correct.
Those
Okay,
ones,
once
please.
bitten
Thank
and
you.
twice shy.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I
I
have no
think-
idea what that means.
I think
not?
it means. I think it means if you get screwed over once, the second time you're gonna be like very cautious of it.
That is ding, 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 1,000,000 points.
Wow.
Bulgaria. In a
Hey.
wanna. Yeah.
Bulgaria's
So wait, sorry. Say that again.
Literally, the song is about someone at Christmas time who like gave their heart last year and
Yeah.
then
So if
they
you
gave
give
it away.
everything Yeah, you're
And
going to
then
be
this-
extra
Cautious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to learn from your mistakes.
It's fool
Yeah.
once, shame on you. For me
That's
twice,
fine.
shame on
Okay,
me.
yeah,
It's the same
nice.
concept.
Okay.
Fool me
I like
one
that.
time.
I don't know that song.
Caitlin just really wants to get signed.
Oh yeah, birds of a feather flock together.
No. Birds of a feather.
flock together. People with the same mindset tend to gather in one place.
Are you a spy? Are you English?
Yeah, I'm actually
I'm bored.
ex-KGB.
I'm not sure I'd go around saying things like that. That's a joke.
Yeah.
That
He's
was a
not.
joke, that was a joke.
That is exactly correct. Yes, birds of a feather flock together. So like
Sorry.
It's just like you
That's
can work
really
these
smart,
things
yeah.
out.
birds of a
Yeah.
feather flock together. Yeah.
Yeah, I like
The
it.
apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
I know that. what
Yeah,
that one
also
means.
kind of similar. I feel like we have a lot of sayings that
Yeah.
are very similar to each other.
Yeah.
But if you said them in the wrong place, people would be like, that's not quite right.
Yeah.
Which is a minefield for you guys. 'Cause
Yeah.
hence tea pudding.
Tea pudding. Yeah.
He's not playing with a full deck.
I don't know what this means.
Oh.
If someone's not playing with a full deck.
Okay, see, I would
He's
Does
say...
it mean? Does it? Sorry.
I would say that
You're
this
not
is...
doing the quiz.
Caitlin's on the wrong side. I want to join these guys. I would say, is this not in the same camp as burning the candle from both ends? If he's not playing from a full deck, like his glass is half empty. And
No.
he can't. Okay.
That's
That would
Either-
be my guess.
It means one of two things, I reckon.
okay.
It means either he's doing something and he's at a disadvantage, he's
Right.
not got a full deck, or he's cheating.
No, but
way.
the first one does make sense.
Does it
from-
mean? Sorry, just getting in there.
Sorry, would you like to continue? Yeah. No, but that does
Yes.
make a lot of sense.
You,
Go on,
you have,
Caitlin.
you have a go.
Does it mean? Actually, no, I'm not going to say that. I don't know if that might be interpreted as rude. You just what is it?
Well,
After
no,
all that, Caitlin.
probably is correct that
Like
someone's.
they're not fully there.
Yes, it means someone is
Like a bit
Okay.
stupid.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not playing with a full deck. Like,
Oh, okay.
there's no.
Not the brightest
There's
star.
not everything.
Yes,
Yeah.
in the sky.
yes. Not the sharpest tool in the box.
Yeah, sharpest tool in the box. That's another one, yeah.
But full deck's quite a good one because
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
as like
Not playing with a full deck.
it's not quite as rude.
Not
Yeah,
the
okay.
biggest- Not the biggest mole in the hole.
I've not heard
I've
that.
never heard
I just
that.
made that up.
Oh, not the biggest mole in the hole. Doesn't even make sense.
No, it doesn't.
I feel like you'd be at a disadvantage if you're a big mole.
Yeah, because then you're getting
You
very
get
squished.
stuck. Yeah.
That's right, guys. He's not playing with a full deck.
Very good.
Savage.
Very good. Oh well, those in glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
I know what this means. Do you know why I know what this means?
Love
this
Island.
No.
Oh.
I mean, bit personal, but an ex once said this to me, and I was like, oh,
that's rude.
that got me right riled up.
I'm sure it did. That's very rude.
I know what this means, Eva. Do you want to have a go? Do you want to have a guess?
It means you're in a glass house. It means that you're. I know what it means, but I don't know why I've just gone blank. I can't explain it. It means that you're in a very fragile situation, and therefore you shouldn't be dishing it out, because if it comes back to you, you're not going to be able to handle it.
No,
Not exactly. Are you
Yeah.
like you've
You're
dipped your toe
thinking
in?
too smartly about it.
Yeah. It basically
not like-
means it's like don't be hypocritical.
Yeah,
basically.
basically,
So
Laura
if
just-
you're in a glass house, don't throw stones out of it.
Yeah.
because
Does it mean you're
the same?
hypocritical?
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
would say if you said to me, "You talk too much on the podcast." Well, no, that wouldn't work because you don't talk.
Well, I said it
I
to
don't
you
know.
because you called Rowan
Stupid.
Stupid,
So
yeah.
She
But-
said.
people in glass houses.
Yeah.
Because you
They
had
were
just not
stupid.
known
Yeah.
what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah, it's kind of like what
It's
I
similar
mean.
to
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
I can
It's
figure
like,
out how to
not the
explain it.
fragile
You
bit.
were just
Yeah.
taking it a bit,
too
A
serious.
bit too intelligent.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
pare it back a notch. Okay.
It's similar to
I'll try.
pot kettle. As in,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
hot kettle's a good one.
yeah. But
I think
again,
again,
I just
you
said
were
that
the
weirdly.
first person that said that to me.
Yeah.
Was
And
it pot
it's a-
kettle?
Yeah, you don't just say, normally you don't just say pot kettle.
But
Pot kettle
you
glass.
do also,
Yeah.
and like British people know what you mean if you're like
Yeah.
pot kettle.
yeah. So
But you said it to me exactly. You said pot kettle.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? Sorry, because I think we were talking about something quite serious.
Probably.
And you were like, pot kettle. And I was
Yeah.
like,
What does pot kettle mean?
So the pot calling the kettle black because originally they would have both been on fire hobs, so they would blacken under the bottom.
yeah.
The pot calling the kettle black when they're both black on the underneath. It's like basically saying
Right.
if I said to
If I was like,
Tia,
oh, I hate
you've got
these Bulgarians,
yeah.
you'd be like, pot kettle.
Or
Kind of.
like if I
Right.
said to
No.
Tia, you've got such a bad spending habit on ASOS. Like,
Yeah, I'd be
and
like,
then-
pot kettle.
Yeah, because I do as well.
Yeah.
And it's similar to
Caitlin was like,
people in
yeah,
glass
no,
houses.
your example's terrible.
What?
To me, you're like, no, not really. Well done for trying, though.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
But that
not
is
my native
also
language.
another difficult one when we shorten them because I would just say,
Yeah.
what is it? People in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, but people will literally just say glass houses. To you.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah, if you don't know the original
You can't
saying, you don't know
Google
what it...
yeah,
You just like
Glass houses, definition.
it's probably
Conservatory.
like an album.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Should we do two more?
yeah. I have one more.
Okay.
It's you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
I can guess what this means.
Mm.
Is this like you can't force someone to do something, or you can't?
You can like help them out.
Yeah, you can.
But
You
you
can
can't.
give someone the tools, but
Exactly.
you can't
It has
then
to
do
come
it
from
for
them.
them.
Yes,
What was the saying again?
you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
I've just thought of another one as well. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Is
Yes.
that the right thing?
Yeah,
can't
it
teach
is.
an old dog new tricks.
Yeah, that's quite a good one. But
Yeah.
again, people will just call someone an old dog, and you're like, what?
yeah. I've heard people say that actually.
Yeah, and then one that I didn't know whilst we were doing it, which was quite fun. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. No idea what that meant until.
What does it mean?
It means, yeah, it's essentially another version of like the grass isn't always greener. Like what you
Okay.
have
Is it?
now. I think so. I couldn't work it out, but
Okay.
I wanted to know what
Let us know
if
in the
anyone
comments.
else knew what that was. But I'm guessing you guys don't, seeing as
Sound
you
off
didn't
in
know
the
what.
comments, girl.
And then I've got you one final treat for dessert, which is a Tunnocks tea cake.
Ah, I've
Never
never had
seen
one
that.
of these, but these actually look
Sorry.
great. Have these got chocolate?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, that's why they're pudding.
From 1890.
Not
Yeah,
these.
they
They've got a
are
long
enough.
shelf life.
Almost as much as that croissant. Just
Not one of ours. Not what croissant are you talking about?
the one from the aeroplane.
We haven't spoken about that. They didn't go on holiday with us.
I know what you're talking about.
I did. I don't know why I'm referring to it though.
Also, no one at home knows about the aeroplane croissant.
Message me if they want to know.
DM me at put a shameless plug
No,
in.
you have to explain now. We were on an aeroplane recently, Ryanair. And
This comes
one of
back to
the-
plain food.
God,
Yeah.
we don't need to say Ryanair.
Yeah, no, we do because it's even funnier.
I mean, it wasn't Emirates first class, was it?
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's funnier. And basically, you could buy a croissant that was
snack.
heated up, and it took 10 minutes, which is concerning. It took that long.
Any normal food item would like catch in flames and
Yeah.
burn the plane
Actually,
down
you
in
think it's
that time.
frozen?
Yeah, in a microwave, it doesn't take 10 minutes to defrost a croissant, even on an airplane.
Croissant.
How did it taste?
Croissant. I didn't have it. My dad did.
And it went out of date in
2023. 24. Yeah, no, it was 24. It
I
was.
think it was.
That's outrageous.
So concerning.
Again, okay, one more plane story and then we're done.
Yes, this is actually a flight podcast.
This Lamborghini has
Do you
got
want
to
your
all of
own?
us.
Do you want your own?
Yes.
No.
We bought
Okay.
6.
That's quite heavy. I think we should share one. when we
So
have
the
it.
Tunnocks tea cakes are actually from Scotland.
Let's just show
They're
it to
a
the camera.
traditional Scottish
Show the wrapper as well,
chocolate.
because it's lovely. Just do what Laura does.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, Caitlin's gone right in there.
Is it a
Oh, that looks
marshmallowy?
quite nice.
Yeah, some
I think I
people
have
as
actually had
well
one of them.
will.
No,
Oh, yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
That just seems unnecessarily aggressive.
Yeah, but it makes it like easier because you don't have
well.
to try and get. Have you never had one of these?
I feel like I've had one very early on in my
don't know.
childhood.
Do they sometimes
I
have
have
jam
had
in?
one.
Mm-hmm.
That is delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Eva, you definitely had a bigger half there, so give that back to me.
Don't worry, there's more. We'll leave
That's
you with
really
these.
good.
Mm.
That's my favourite.
It's like a wagon wheel, but better.
Mm.
Very good.
I've not had a wagon wheel.
No, I've not had a wagon wheel.
Oh, there's literally
I've
part
not had a
4,
jammy
5, and
dodger
6
either.
of this
Rowan's
podcast.
got something on his mind. Tell us.
I just love wagon wheels, mate. I'm not even have one.
Yeah.
Jammy
No.
wagon wheels are the best. The blue ones are the jammy ones. The red ones are the normal ones, which is quite confusing because you think that red
Yeah.
would be jam, but it's not. The blue ones are jammy.
But that's like,
Rowan feels very passionate.
that's like McCoy's swapping the colour of
They-
their
yeah.
flavours.
Oh,
Yeah.
we all know. Yeah.
McCoy's are
Blue
a great
is cheese and
crisp.
onion.
Yes.
And then McCall's go and ruin it.
McColl's.
Oh, sorry.
There's been too much branding on this podcast.
Yeah,
McCoy's.
true. Someone sponsor us. Like, we're not giving out free
We've
ads
sprinkled
left, right, and
some
centre.
brand names here. We've got a lot. There's a lot to choose from.
Yeah, that is great. I would eat that again, 100%.
You should make
You can
them.
take them.
Oh, maybe I'll try and
Why
make
is it
some.
a tea cake though? I feel like a tea
Yeah,
cake
that's-
is very different.
You have them with a cup of tea. So a tea. You're thinking.
That's
of
not what I would
you're thinking
choose.
Of a baked tea.
I'm thinking of a toasted tea cake.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which is a very different thing.
Which?
A Scottish tea cake is to have with a cup of tea. That's it.
Okay.
Do toasted
I see.
tea cakes.
Yeah.
We went to a very nice coffee shop that I won't name
Okay.
in a city that I won't name, just in case.
The city can't sponsor you or sue you.
No, but I just don't
They
want
can
to.
come for you in the DMs.
And they sell tea cakes that a coffee shop you would not expect.
Are you saying we need to start selling tea?
No!
Is that
I'm
what you're
saying
hinting
this
at?
cafe needs to
Did it
not.
detract from it? Okay,
Yes.
right. We can end on this.
Tea cake.
A
beef.
tea cake, I think, is a delicious thing. Sorry, I didn't mean to get emotional about that.
Have you ever had the giant ones? I
No,
haven't.
but that sounds amazing. Is this an experience you're saying you'd like to?
Yeah, I want to live vicariously
Okay,
through you.
But a hot cross bun is basically a tea cake, no?
Yeah.
But with a cross in it.
Yeah.
And hot cross
And
buns
it's
are
for
Jesus.
the best thing on this
so
planet.
why do we always
Raisins,
slander
though.
tea cakes?
They're just not the vibe, are
Yeah.
they?
They're
Like,
not,
I don't
but
feel very
this
cool
cafe-
while I'm
Can
eating a tea cake.
I have a tea cake story. Can I tell it?
Okay.
My first ever job that I had,
Oh,
which-
I think I've heard this.
which was I won't name the company, but I was
Or the city.
or the city. Okay, so I was 18 at the time, and I had to. I came in. I was introduced to all the staff, and I was handed a note, like a little check pad. And you, because you were my
I
manager at the
remember
time,
this.
you were like, go over to that table and take their order. And I had no idea what I was doing, so I went over nervously. It was like a bit of an older couple, and they ordered a toasted tea cake, and I had no idea what that was. I just
So you wrote down
toasted
1 times
tea
toasted
cake.
tea
Yeah.
cake.
And that's all they ordered, which
Yeah.
was all right.
Just
That
Because
would be
just
very
about-
dry.
Yeah.
They didn't even have any
So-
drinks. They just had a toasted tea cake.
At
Just
my,
a bit of fuel to keep them going for the
Yeah.
day. Yeah. Go on,
That's my tea
Caitlin.
cake
What was your story
I
going
was
to
just
be?
going to say that at one of my previous works, I don't want to name them, just for my lunch was only ever allowed a tea cake.
That's really savage.
Is
Now
this-
I have
The Blitz.
Now you have
now
a
I have
Fika
my
Zavo.
Yeah,
with-
Fika bowl.
Did you work in like
That's insane.
one of those
Well, I didn't really get long
cosplay
hours,
50s?
but-
Oh, was this on like a 12:30 till 1 shift?
Yeah, no, I used to come and like open and then like, no, that wasn't.
An example of when the joke didn't
But
really land.
I stopped that time.
What's the saying? God, you're a laugh a minute. 10
Very
points
good.
to Bulgaria.
But yeah, so I've had a lot of tea cakes in my
I
time.
do love a tea cake, but
They're
Fika will
okay.
never start doing them.
No.
They're just not the vibe.
No, they're
like
not.
No.
it's like white bread. There's a place for it in life, but it's not here at
Yeah,
Fika.
Lambrini. You're not going to start selling Lambrini.
exactly.
A Diet Coke.
A Diet Coke. Great
Yeah.
thing
Yeah.
if you fancy a Diet Coke, but it's not going
It's
to be
just
it.
not a Fika.
Ain't got
Yeah.
happen.
No. Right, I think that's a good point to leave
I
it
think
on.
this
I think
is-
we've all had it.
Yeah.
We've all had a Lambrini.
Oh, yeah, I remember my first beer.
Okay, we're
That's
not
another
ending
one.
it.
Yes.
I remember my first
Oh,
beer.
there's so many. Yeah,
So many.
But that's a good one.
This has been a great episode. This has been one of my favourites, guys.
good.
Well done.
This is just because we fed you.
You've
Yeah.
yes.
We
Yeah.
gave you lots of treats.
That was a very good note. I'm glad we didn't end on the pickled egg.
We weren't
Can I
going to
just
end on the
say?
pickle egg.
Yeah.
That was very good to end on. And we'll see you back here for round 2 of Bulgarian idioms and
Yes.
snacks.
I'm very excited for
I'm
some
excited
Bulgarian
because
snacks.
I think the snacks are going to be
Dill.
very
There's some-
umami.
Very umami. Why do you look like a gay man?
Person has never heard the word umami, nor will they ever, nor have they ever used it. But yes, maybe. Who knows?
You know what I mean.
See.
Lots
There's
of
some great Bulgarian snacks. I'm going to have to, don't you worry, I'll get Pauline on it.
Excited.
Right.
Ooh, delicious.
Thank you very much for
Been a
tuning
delight.
in, everyone.
This is like a 4
Enjoy an
episode.
extra long
I know.
episode
Yeah.
of fun and
It's
laughs.
good though. I feel like
And I
yeah.
will say, I think this is an episode best watched rather than
Yes.
listened to.
Yeah.
It will be, still just as good, but
I love that we're saying this at the end of the podcast when people have
Yeah,
either
Rowan,
watched
can you
it.
Yeah, you have to rewatch it. Just so you can see.
Just we all know you have 4 hours in your day, so go ahead. Yeah, it's been a pleasure. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Cheers to the Lamborghini.
Cheers to the Lamborghini.
Cheers.